Hey traders, this is Steve Miley for FX Explained, and now we're going to take a look at the pound versus the US dollar, the cable spot FX rate. Well, a surging rebound in here actually yesterday on Monday to kick off the week in here, having very much been in a downtrend for the whole of September. Remember, this downtrend driven by both US dollar strength as we've been more of a risk off mode in here over the throughout September. Equity market selling off, risk off. Dollar seen as a safe haven, so the dollar rallying, that's pound dollar down. However, since the end of last week, we've been more in a risk on mode. So that risk on mode, equity markets rebounded firmly on Friday, particularly in the US, and then on Monday, a decent recovery effort both in Europe, US, Asia, a global rebound in here really on equity indices. So that's shifting us more slightly back into risk on, taking off the risk off theme, and then that means the dollar is weakened. So we're seeing the dollar weakening. Also in here, pound spiking higher and doing better than most other currencies on the way back higher against the dollar, and because we had some positive soundings from EU-UK trade talks. So those are kicking off again this week in here. The EU-UK trade was really at crunch time in here, but some positive soundings, some positive progress in places in here, and that allowed the pound to sprint higher. Took out this trend line, this down trend line resistance, took out this 128.67.71 chart resistance area, and that sets up like a small kind of basing pattern in here and leaves the immediate risk to the upside. Now, whilst below 130.07 up here, the intermediate term bearish theme from September still is in place going into October. However, whilst below 130.07, we're looking for bearish theme to come back again. But in the short term, the risk is to the upside to challenge back to 129.29, maybe 129.67. Back above 130.07 would actually shift the outlook to more bullish in here on a bigger picture basis. But for now, we're looking for short-term bullish pressures, intermediate-term bearish pressures, but watching out for that 130.07 level maybe over this week. Any more positivity out of those EU-UK trade talks would be certainly a positive and probably take the pound up back above 130. This has been Steve Miley, the market chartist for FX Explained. I'm going to wish you all a great trading day. Please do stay safe out there, and I'll be back with you very soon.